I got you, people. All I gotta say is that things are gonna get better as the years go by. You know, nothing goes down, the price never goes down. Every year, there's a new fee, and the cost of living keeps on going up, especially food, rent, travel. Everything just gets a little tight and expensive, and every day the government comes up to charge you a little more. They always find a way to get more money out of you, right? And keep you working. Like I said, you're never gonna have a chance to enjoy your fruits of labor, You're just not. It's just impossible. If you're gonna have to choose whether you take a vacation or you take that money for some leisure time and spend it in some hobby, or you hold it to pay your bills every month. Every month you're gonna get a bill nonstop for the rest of your life. So that means you're gonna have to continue working to the rest of your life until you die, because the bill's gonna be coming in, and if you don't have that American dollar, that government dollar bill, you won't be able to get anything. You won't be able to travel. You won't be able to eat. People won't be able to sustain themselves because everything is on government's money. The government controls the people with what? With the American dollar. That's all the people have. You could have anything you want. If you don't have that American dollar, that green stamp, that green paper, you are nothing. You can't do nothing with it. Your name won't mean nothing. Your social security won't be nothing. The time you work won't be nothing. If you get a lawsuit or you get garnished, half of that money goes away, and you won't be able to live. And and right now, I don't know, they got shelters out there for anybody. Imagine if the government collapsed. Where are these people gonna go? What the landlords are gonna do? I guess they're gonna live rent free, because when they go to court and the courts know that the government have collapsed and the money's not there, a lot of people, as we speak, they're losing jobs. I always say that people in this 21st century should be working part-time. What's the use of working full-time if you're not gonna enjoy the money? The government takes your tax earn money and sends it out somewhere else. They never invest it back in the country or state that you in. The money's always leaving the country. It's never coming back to its people, to the citizens. So why work so hard, people? To me, I'm already over, man. I already living like my second life. I call, once you pass your 50 and you're 51, you're already living your second life. So you gotta take it easy now and enjoy your life. So, I don't want to spend the rest of my money and trying to do ventures and all that, because it's too late. I won't be able to enjoy it. So I got to think about me and what I'm going to do with the rest of my money, and just enjoy myself and spend it for me, and just not give it to anything else, especially giving it back to the government. You think I want to work 9 to 5 so I could get a bill from the government and pay them? No, I try to avoid that by any cost, by any means. I try to not get a ticket, not get a fine, not get a summons, because I don't want to pay the government. I don't want to work to continue paying the government. That's my theory. Nobody should be working to give money out back to the government where he's gonna use it improperly and send it somewhere else that's not gonna be here in the same country that's gonna benefit you. And people don't benefit of this money, right? It's the government money stamped by the government official seal that has no value for you unless he puts value in it, and that value is getting lost. You working 9 to 5 for money value that can't buy anything anymore. So the money is not worth as much as it was back during the 60s, 70s, and 80s. And that's where everything changed, and everything just started skyrocketing. And people think, they keep on saying this on social media and on these platforms, that, we're going to have a collapse in real estate, the bubble, the market is going to crash, and nothing's going to crash, and nothing's going to happen. People are still going to make money, especially as it crash. You're not going to make no money because you don't have no money to invest. Now everybody probably in the middle class and the millionaires and the billionaires, they're gonna be more. The millionaires gonna become billionaires, and the billionaires gonna become trillionaires because they got the money to invest. When the crash comes in, they're gonna buy it up. Most of the lands, real estate, storefronts and all that, a lot of property. But the regular working 9 to 5 people are not gonna be able to do that. That's what I say. At this time, you should be working part-time. It don't matter. We have to force the government to kneel to our views, right? What we want, because we always like trying to satisfy our government. Kneeling to the government, and every time he put up these new laws and these new rules and these new high prices, we accept it. Every time we accept it, he said, "Oh, they accepted it's okay. Next year, let's do something else." And every day there's something new, and that we gotta accept it. There's no way around it that we say no. And taxes go up. There's no way that we're gonna say no. So we ain't paying no tax. You want to charge me? I'm not gonna pay. So whether the government's gonna get this tax, they still force you to work. I mean, you force, whether you like it or not, to work for this government that does nothing for the country and its people. And I always be saying that the government is not for its people. And with that, people, I let you go and you think about that.